We heard you, Ready to Love fans.
Who looking for real love up in here?
This new season is about real connections.
Let me see your muscles.
Which one?
We're getting right down to business,
When you give advice, you're giving it for the group. Wait, I'm making a statement.
which means no casting special.
No casting special? No casting special?
No casting special.
You better not second guess it. You better make moves.
You need to get over yourself.
The gentleman that just isn't ready to love is.
Ready to Love, new season begins Friday, 8/7 Central.
Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Taste of Reality. My name is Queenie, for those who don't know me, and we're going to talk about the upcoming season of Ready to Love, Season 6. It starts Friday, Friday, January 28th, I think. Today's the 25th. Child, I'm pretty sure it's the 28th. So we're going to first off talk about how there's no casting special. The reason why I feel like it's important to note is because the casting special, one, I feel like it's a filler episode. Two, I think the attempt is to give us more information about the cast that's to come. But unfortunately, it highlights the less redeeming characteristics in each person. So it kind of builds the picture that the person carries throughout the season, you know? So the last two seasons, I felt like we've had more emotions, whether positive or negative, towards cast members because of how they were portrayed to us in the beginning. Is what I'm saying making sense? I hope so. I don't know why I'm saying it like you can respond to me in the moment. But I'm kind of glad that they're not doing the casting special. One, saves time. Two, it gives us just a blank canvas to work with. And three, if OWN really wants to do some bonus content, put a casting special on YouTube, because we don't need to tune in for that. So another thing we can expect to be different in this season is they are in, I think they're still in the DMV area. They're in Potomac, Maryland, if I'm not mistaken. But it's looking like they are back at a resort, and thank God. If you are not new to this channel, especially for Ready to Love videos, you know my motto is proximity, proximity, proximity. Okay? I want to see these people in the same environment. I want to see them build connections with multiple people and have to face each other on a daily basis. It amps the emotions. It amps the drama, since the show wants to become this freaking melodramatic series. I don't know why it turned into that, but that's where we are now. But yeah, put them all in the same house. It makes for great TV. I don't know what I was gonna say there, but it makes for good TV. This season is also starting off with 14 individuals rather than the 10 and 10. And I'm okay with that. These men. Okay, I like it. I do. But what they're trying to do with this season is like a speed dating situation. We don't quite know how it's going to work, but they're starting with less people and they're going to be introducing people as they go.
I'm starting early with my curveball. This time around, new singles will be joining the party. And then some of y'all will meet these newcomers on blind dates.
Not sure if they intend on keeping these people as full cast members regardless of whether they make connections or not. But yeah, they're starting with less numbers, which I love. I'm hoping that they don't eliminate as quickly as they normally do. It's really hard to make a lasting impression in an environment that's very overwhelming for some people. And we've seen season and season again that people who tend to be a little bit more reserved, or people who aren't romantically charming off the bat, they're the first ones to go, and they don't really get the opportunity to showcase themselves. So one, being in the same house, and two, not being eliminated day one, it's raising the stakes, and I like that. Based off the trailer, there seems to be a lot more physical contact, which is something that we're not used to from Ready to Love. I know we're used to seeing people kiss like later on in the season, like by later on, I mean like at the end. And even then, it kind of seems late. I don't know about y'all, but to me, it's not gonna take me 6 weeks to lips somebody. If I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it, and I'm gonna do it. And I'm in my 20s. These people are grown, all right? But yeah, there seems to be a lot more physical contact. I mean, this woman right here was really capitalizing on her moment.
I was trying to get a little extra touch.
Well, you can get any touch you want.
But I hope that they are exploring more genuine connections. We see people come out of the show talking about how, oh, I had this connection with that person, this connection with that person, but it was never showcased on the show, or it was stifled by production because they were trying to push a certain narrative between that person and someone else. I don't like that. I don't like that. I feel like it's disingenuous. I feel like that's why we can't really connect with the cast a lot of the time. I feel like that's why the seasons end with so little, if any, relationships at all. So I'm glad that this looks like a more organic kind of season. The last thing I want to touch on is kind of my hopes of what I want to see from this season. It's looking like we're going to get men who are a little bit more assertive when it comes to the pursuit of women, when it comes to their intentions being on this show. I'm going to put the clip that makes me think that.
Don't be scared to say who you want.
When you give advice, you're giving it for the group.
Wait, I'm making a statement.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
And I'm so tired of hearing the women say, listen, we're putting in a lot of the work when it comes to these connections. We're the ones reaching out to the guys. They seem very passive. Not to say they need to be dominant alpha males, like nobody's saying that, but just to see men who are more intentional, men who are go-getters, men who take the initiative when it comes to pursuing these women. And I feel like that's what we're going to get this season, hopefully. Even though last season was probably the messiest season we've ever had, okay, maybe I'll start this debate in the comments. Was last season the messiest, or did it just have like a messy run through? Because if you think of the season prior to, whichever one had Kalfani and Adriana and Autumn people, I don't remember which season that was. But that one had a lot of drama, like at the reunion. We found out people were pregnant, people were expecting children, people went back with exes, people knew each other before. I felt like that was actually more of a messy season. But because we didn't see all of that play out during the show, it didn't really come off that way. Y'all can have this discussion in the comments. But ironically enough, the season that we would deem as the most dramatic, the most messy, came out with seemingly the most connections. We had Aisha and Dante end up together. We had Phil and Sydney end up together. We had Zadia and Naeem end up together. And we had Cornelius. I'm sorry.
I did not mean it that way.
I'm fine.
Okay, but just understand, I didn't mean it the way it came out.
And we had Cornelius and Camille end up together. As it stands right now, I don't even know if they are together because, child, there was this girl and then apparently like there was like a mess, like a crisscross and like ooh, drama, child. Drama. But yeah, ironically enough, the messiest season garnered the most connections. So I don't know. They're claiming this season is about real connections, is about getting down to business. So I'm excited to see where it goes. If you have not been part of the watch parties, this is your time to hop in. Tune in every Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, and let's enjoy the season. I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. Like, comment, share, and subscribe because it's probably not going to be good, but we're going to be here for the ride anyways.